Yeah.
DMX, Blood in My Blood.
All Eyes on Me.
Flesh.
Every
Outkast
single
of Clever
song, word, ad lib.
All Eyes on Me is tough, and I don't think you can do it either because it's a double album. Some of them songs wasn't that good.
How you gonna tell me what's tough for me, nigga?
That nigga was trying
You're
to
not
make
bright enough to remember the whole fucking album.
He was trying to make himself look
that.
good. I can't get right. I got 58 songs in my head.
58 songs right here. That'll be a tough one.
You probably got 58 songs in your head.
Yeah, but that's one act. That's tough, fool.
An album that's extra ancient.
400 Degrees and G Code. I think I can spit them whole front to back. It's probably
400 Degrees.
Savage Life 1. Bad
Front to
Not
back.
Savage Life.
2.
There's some skips in there.
101.
Thug Motivation 101.
You're
But you
trying
heard
to
it on
tell
two
somebody
albums.
what they can remember. How are you doing this?
I know all.
I just heard
It's 200. I know everything.
I heard Sci-Hi say that Reasonable Doubt is it for him. He could spit it front to back, word for word.
Nah, I can't. Because I don't really care for that album like that. So I can't.
I want to go revisit it because I
It's
want
hard
to. I want to
'cause
hear
I think
the.
you got to live it.
When that nigga
I mean,
go,
not live it, but like,
I'm gonna tell you when you go turn it off. When he go to when he go to doing that, you gonna be like, man, get this stupid shit out of here.
he
I wouldn't
didn't do
listen.
that.
Yes, he did. He would rap like
defend
Cool
him,
Mo
Kingo.
D on that
He
bitch.
didn't do that on
Yes,
the
he
album,
did.
but you know, it's biased. So
So what did he do?
he rapped.
My
He's-
boy dibbity them.
Y'all know what I'm talking
He giving the
He
From
raps
some of the
slow.
hottest verses New York has ever seen. You feel that? Get this shit out of here, boy.
No, okay.
Hey, I'm
gonna try it, man. I'm gonna buy the vinyl on purpose just to try it.
That's dope.
That bitch gonna be.
It's cool.
Nah,
It's gonna be hard to find.
Not for me. Like my vinyls
You
get played
heard
in
it.
order.
Not for me, nigga.
Cause like I listen to every last one of them equally. I listen to it and I
No,
put it.
We're talking about finding.
My bad.
You
But
said not for me.
I thought you mean like to listen to it. No, I think you can find it. You probably
They
gonna pay
gonna
for it.
fucking hootie here.
You gonna pay for it though.
And,
It's gonna be crazy.
and also, it has I think it probably would play very well on vinyl. It kind of has a vinyl feel anyway. Yeah.
Blueprint damn sure does.
You got that on vinyl?
Yeah.
I probably can do that for
Nah, you
Blueprint
music and Hootie.
Blueprint.
You music and not Hootie.
The Blueprint damn sure does. Boo.
until it maybe get to like Eminem verse.
I listen to it all. Like that's the beauty of a vinyl, and I love Eminem verse.
No, I love it, but that's hard to repeat back, and you don't do it that often.
Yeah.
I was with my mom. She was giving me drugs. She was doing this, and then I hate my baby mama, and then
That's life.
like shit. But that's
Right.
hard to just keep. You say that's too
That's
fast.
life, dude.
That's like what's my man from Chicago? Fast rapping nigga.
Twister.
Twister. Yeah.
Look at that shit,
Tongue
Hootie. You,
twister.
yeah.
Or,
Speak. Take your wallet with you, Hootie.
Or,
Take your
Shit,
wallet.
540.
I give me an audio CD. Audio CD.
Stream it, man.
Apple Music.
It's perfectly fine. I'm gonna plug it up into the vinyl speakers.
That gotta be something different.
Yeah, there got to be another one too
that-
somewhere.
It is. The vinyl, what is it? What is it?
540 for the vinyl.
$5.40 for the vinyl and $8 for the CD. I don't know fucking CD. Who even has a CD player except for Stop?
Who, me?
My boy got volume 4. What you got in your CD player still?
Stock shit.
I know.
See what I'm saying? Because after that, there's no need for no more albums.
Yeah.
But here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
I'm Todd.
I'm Hootie and Scooter.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave.
How many times
it's
we been back?
episode 200.
200.
200 consistent
200.
episodes.
200.
There. Give me something. Some hand claps. Yes, sir.
And we cheating ourselves. It's actually more than that.
Some
Well, no,
gunshots.
it's episode 200, but we got 14 or 15 something plus special episodes, man. Congratulations to y'all, boys.
Practice episodes.
Consistency, consistency,
Those was
consistency,
wild.
consistency, consistency.
Yeah.
Listen, this is a consistent sport.
Right.
You're rewarded with your consistency.
Right.
And that's why we do what we do. Yeah, man, I'm feeling as good as possible, man.
Mm-hmm.
On episode 200, man. We recording this Sunday, October 16th, man. Where we at though with it, who?
Week been a good week, man. Real good week. Been off from work a few days. It was already a short work week. I worked Tuesday and Wednesday, then I was off Monday, of course. And then Thursday, man, went down to Mobile for my boy to celebrate my boy. And congratulations to my boy.
Congratulations, Mark and Jamie.
Jamie. But Jolie was the star of that show. The little girl is a star. I don't know what it is, fool, but she a star. Like, she took the mic and ran with it. At that age, I'd have been scared as shit with it, fool. Like, with the mic, I wouldn't have said nothing. But congratulations to y'all on y'all union. And it was amazing, man. It was a beautiful wedding. I had to work it, and I think I retired from weddings.
That nigga did 2 weddings.
Y'all should. My boy was sweating, but I was like, damn, but this nigga just got out the pool. Then
I was moving, but like the whole time from noon until midnight, nigga. I was working the whole time, and it was fun, man. And it was a good experience. I'm really appreciative of them giving me the opportunity to work their wedding. That was my first time doing a wedding of that sorts. So I learned some things on the fly. I was good at some things. I was bad at some things. I actually quit at like in the middle of it, but then I was like, I can't quit because this is my dog, and that made me that shit. I'm glad that I did that. Cause like I can't quit this shit. I'm about to get amazing at those type of weddings. Cause that's the kind of shit I would want to do. I want to do some shit on a bigger scale of things. And that shit was fun.
What you do that Thursday?
Thursday, I woke up late. I told Todd I wasn't going to the gym. Fuck you. I woke up late and had plans to go to the gym, but I didn't go because I put my gym clothes on and everything. And I had to come here to get all of the lighting equipment and shit for the wedding. Yeah. Then I had to go find some other shit. I needed some sandbags for the wedding, so I went to about 3 stores: Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, and another Walmart, and still ain't find them. And then after that, I just got on the road because at that time,
I was just asking what you did in Mobile.
I ain't do nothing in Mobile. I just went to the
I woke up, brushed my teeth.
Yeah, nigga.
Sorry, my sister was out.
Wiped the cold out my eyes.
I won't.
See who this paging me and why.
I'm giving you all of my details, nigga. Because like you said, we ain't got no topic. We just talking about what we did, and that's what I did.
I got some topics.
Fuck them topics. Nigga, it's about us today. Nigga, it's about us.
Clearly,
about us.
We'll continue.
Got on the road, went down there to Mobile. Checked in the hotel, got there about 4 or 5, something like that. And then went to the rehearsal. I love nigga rehearsals, man. I thought I was late, and I got there an hour late, and I was early. I was early. I was right on time. But I went and did that night, and then I just chilled, man. Because me and the wife, we took the road. We say we want to start doing that more too, because we took the dogs on the road with us and just doing shit like that.
You ever put the dogs on the back of the truck? Like the backpack?
Nah, Metro ain't gonna go over the side.
Yeah, that little nigga wild. But I always put him in there and roll the windows down.
He in the Mobile River.
He gonna fly.
Ooh, this look fun.
You know he light too, goddamn.
Yeah, nah, I ain't putting him in. I be nervous about letting the window fully down. You know what I'm saying? But they love that shit sometimes, depending on. And it's crazy because your dog. You notice your dogs do weird shit. Like one of my dogs is scared to put her head out the window. Like once you get in the city, because she a country dog. Which is weird. Like, you know this little shit like that. So, I don't know. But week was good, man. As y'all can tell, man, week was amazing. Happy 200. I appreciate y'all boys. I appreciate the listeners. I appreciate our families for putting up with us for 200 episodes, which is really like fucking 4 years.
September 2018.
4 years. I don't know how 4 years, you know what I'm saying? 4 years of season 1. And that shit takes a toll on your life, your family's life, and everybody around you. So I appreciate all of y'all in all of those aspects. How was your week, Todd?
Shit, it's gonna be a pretty hard follow that. Who you had?
I'm sorry, I thought I was talking to
expensive week. But no, seriously though. Mark wedding was the highlight of the week for real. We all got a chance to go down there and hang out, kick it, celebrate the I do redo. That was dope seeing everybody. My boy had the ball jumping in that thing.
Yeah, he did.
Had the ball jumping, so that was pretty cool. Shout out to my mom. Happy birthday to her. She's 64. I'm just gonna say 64.
Happy birthday, mom.
Her birthday, mom.
And what's dope about it, her and her husband got up and went to Vegas.
Have fun.
My sister,
live life.
She Delta member, so she got them in the Sky Club and all that kind of shit. So they getting the full experience. So they flew good, and the flight was pretty nice, but. I just hope they have a good time. But like you said, being
oh, do you coming back?
Yeah, baby.
What we got?
It's 200, man.
He just want to put his bag on the table. Look at that.
Get the bag.
It's the bag my gift. It's the bag my gift.
Absolutely not. I'm sorry.
It looked like a perfect photo bag, man.
However, happy 200 to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Got your sweet. Got you some apparel.
Just in time.
I know that man. That be big.
It's extra large.
Oh,
there you go. My man bought you a gift.
I gotta grow into this.
Ooh, I like that. That's gotta be mine. That's gotta be mine.
Nah, it got too much.
Stock can't wear nothing that clean.
This is a large.
Stock can't wear nothing that clean.
That's dead, man.
That's dead.
That's dead shit, man.
I want this.
How you gonna take dead work?
Mine's the same. That's another large.
This one here is this stop.
Fuck stop.
Thank you.
My shit gotta be exclusive.
Your shit gonna be green.
Right. Oh no, we got this not good. We good.
Man, probably frazzled.
Let me see. Oh, this mine. Sorry.
Fuck you, Tom.
Here you go.
I'm gonna make it fly.
There you go, Hoop, man. So yeah, man, happy 200 to the game. You know what I'm saying? You niggas, you come in, you know what I'm saying? You dedicated to this, like you said. What 2018 we started this thing.
Y'all boys
Still
look
on
like
season
y'all
1.
self out here.
We have had episodes off, but we bring you episodes the following week. So no seasons here. We just stick to it. If you seen us when we started, came a long way from where we are now.
Blue
So
tarp.
We'll get into that here. Yeah.
Blue tarp.
Right, so man,
In
I
the
hope
kitchen.
y'all can wear your hoodies, man. You know, represent the Dummies well. I look amazing on this whole.
Amazing knees.
I'm telling you, boy.
Do y'all remember we had
I'm biracial on here, but it's cool though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the logo, man. That's
What you look like?
you pink?
All right. So yeah, man. You know, I appreciate y'all boys. Y'all sacrifice your efforts, your fights at home. Lord knows we've had many of those, but hey, that's a
Lord
whole.
knows.
And more to come.
So yeah, man. Happy 200 to the gang. You bitch, you Joe. What up? How was your week, man?
Man, boring week. Shout out to Mark and Jamie. Sorry I couldn't come. Life happened. And but look in the mail. I got you. So but nah, y'all
The
boys.
$2,000.
Nah, not $2,000. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get a nice little gift card. You know what I'm saying? A little visa. It was nice seeing y'all like be with everybody. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. That was dope. Shout out to them. But besides that, yeah, it was just, you know, a week for real. A lot of work. But
I was sad too. The next morning, I woke up and saw y'all boys on Instagram posting, and I ain't have nothing for Instagram.
oh yeah, I forgot you was there.
I know, fool, I ain't had nothing for Instagram. That's I lost about 4 pounds in that bitch.
Working.
Yeah, you working.
But it's definitely 200. We got out the mud. We got it out there.
Man.
Hey.
My boy put his sweater on like
You got
that.
that bit draped on, man.
Right.
They got an apron on.
He got a
Draped
tie.
on and dripped
My
out.
boy got a sweater tie.
You know what I'm saying?
Dummy.
I like it.
But no,
Representing.
nigga, 200. Like
Do
we
crazy
knew,
shit.
We know what we had to do for this. Like, it ain't nobody better. I'm gonna talk my shit today.
Did we know what we had to do?
No,
Or
we
did we-
didn't.
oh, we
but
just
but
did
we
that
know what
shit.
we did.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Nah, we didn't know how tough this was. We didn't know how much of a struggle this was on your family, on your
I just knew I was willing to do it.
planning around the podcast, and
Nigga, our
wife
Sundays
being
are
like,
planned
damn,
on-
you still doing that? Or
Our-
damn, we can't do this because
Our-
you doing the pod?
Our life is planned around the Sunday.
Yeah. You know I can't do that. How many times you had to tell your wife, man, you know I can't do that.
Make sure I'm back Sunday morning.
Right. Getting up, leaving home at 5 a.m. to
Hey.
make it to the podcast.
Hey, we fucked up the episode. We got to re-record it. What you mean?
What you mean?
It's Sunday night.
We
got to re-record it.
Doing some wild days right there.
Gotta re-record
The re-record.
Because it went from what? Friday, sometimes Thursday to Saturday to Sunday, then
We had a
early
Wednesday one
morning.
of them times.
Right. Shit, we had a Monday one of them times and posted it Tuesday.
Yeah. Because
Our days, but our days changed too, right? Was we
It
always
was Tuesday.
Monday?
It was Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, because it took so long. Then, got equipment.
That's how you consistently get through season 1.
Hey, you don't just quit. Nigga, we got most special episodes, and most of these niggas got episodes.
Pop your shit, nigga.
Like, get the fuck on. But like,
Let me fix my pocket. We got angles. They got scared. That's classic. He got scared.
oh, we do got angles.
Yeah,
Hey,
Fix your posture. Fix your posture.
We got angles. And then 200, we ain't stopping. This ain't no celebrate. It's a celebration, but we finna do big and better. So if you're tired of me now, wait till next time, bitch.
I'm glad you said that. Because we was trying to make it a celebration. But I think the reason we didn't make it a full big blowout celebration is because we knew this ain't the end goal.
No, 500.
This ain't it.
We gonna rent some out.
We might be like, man, fuck it. This ain't it. We want some more.
Yeah, y'all get on. That's special
But
food.
we still celebrate. Don't get it twisted. We still celebrate.
I think it should go back to we not really used to celebrating our accomplishments.
We
No,
just talking
it's
about
something
that.
we
Before.
do.
Get him and move on.
Yeah, we just thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank
But,
you. You know what I'm saying? Big up.
Look, he want to ISO.
Stop. I'm passing it.
Okay.
Come
dope,
on, Kerr.
dope week, man. Shout out to like y'all said, the highlight, Mark and Jamie, man. Had a dope time down there in Mobile with them. I felt especially appreciated. Yeah. I made the love story. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying, with the introduction. I was the alley oop, man.
So you 2 for 2.
Man, you know when I
Is that it?
well, Stock put together to let no man, disrupt. But I'm not him, so don't give me credit. I don't want to get struck by lightning. I am not the big God.
Can't get right. He just called himself God to you.
He did just call himself God.
To you.
Yeah.
You and Mark.
I didn't call myself that. I was reading what the scriptures say.
The relationship God.
He used me as an instrument to bring
people together.
right. That's still all him. Don't give me no credit. I don't want no credit.
Twice.
Huh?
You done made 2 love connections. You missed the love boat. What's the nigga on love boat?
Thank you, God,
The
for
Lord,
allowing me to have the abilities.
Martin episode,
To have the abilities to do that. But nah, shout out to them, man. Definitely a dope union, man. It was dope seeing his mom.
Pop still funny.
Yeah,
as shit,
Jamie,
bro.
Dad, man. Everybody like, man, because honestly, some of these people I haven't seen since pandemic. So shit, we 2.5 years now, almost 3 years coming up. And I hadn't seen none of those people in so long. So it was dope, man. My people to see Ryan, them, you know what I'm saying? I hadn't seen them in person in about 1.5 years. It's been a minute since I seen everybody. So it was dope, man. And the theme of the night was I love you.
It was.
Yeah, man, like I love you, bro. It's good to see you. Like it was just good to see people, man. And that was the dopest part about it all. Just seeing people getting that love. People kept saying, "Hey, man, y'all boy be killing the podcast. Keep it going." They were showing big love to the podcast, man. So like everybody else said, man, shout out to y'all.
Shout out to Jack. Clothes is fitting.
Pants wasn't too
My boy was
big.
tailored in there.
Yeah, that's a big
My
improvement.
boy
for
said
you.
he wasn't taking that bitch back either.
I don't blame him. Shit, keep that bitch, Jack.
Yeah, you need to. You need to have one good outfit.
My boy look good though, man. He look like he been working out, headline flourishing, and all that.
Hairline flourishing to the back. Yeah,
Yeah, but somebody who made me, when you was talking Stock, man, you made me think about was bro. I was like, damn, look at bro, man. I miss bro. I ain't seen bro in forever. I forgot bro that was PCE manager.
Yeah.
I forgot that bro was a capital. He came down the line, shimmying and shaking and shit.
Yeah.
You just forgot. I forgot that bro had a whole family and 4 beautiful kids and shit. But
Oh, hold up. We got a call coming.
come on, Cheeto, let Cheeto talk in. But bro, shout
Hello?
out to bro.
Did it connect?
Cheeto done disappeared.
Nah, it ain't.
He done hung
All
up,
right,
man.
Cheeto,
Hello?
you done blew your chance, Cheeto.
Hello?
Oh, he over there
Hold on.
over
I don't
there.
know. Are you somewhere?
Hang on, he over there.
in the atmosphere.
Yeah. In the
I'm connected to
metaverse.
this one.
It's stock. Human error.
Speaker button and then switch it to
Hold on. There we go.
Come on now, Cheeto.
My
What's up?
man.
Hanging on by a thread
What up, man? You on air? We in the middle of recording. What you got?
in the middle of recording.
We
I'm
in
in the
I'm
middle
pointing-
of the young.
I'm pointing
I'm
my
at-
feet out
I'm
for
in
you.
the- Oh, okay. I need y'all to be taking the seat out of the shadows. I don't know how this shoot thing got out of control,
Your fault.
but I
Yeah.
thought
It's
this was
you.
fan interaction, not Cheeto interaction.
Nah, it's all
I
on you
am
now.
the one and only
Hey,
vote.
you do know niggas be trying to take your job, right?
Let's have a group. It's not a job. I just started out.
It's a job.
all
It's
I
a
said
job,
to-
nigga. It's a job.
All I
And you
said to the
consistent.
brother,
Consistency.
Yeah,
I
right,
said,
right.
I said to the brother, I told him, I was like, I like the 11th. He's like, what about everybody else? I said, I don't give a shit.
I like the
And then,
11th.
and then what I'm tripping off of is who I thought you was going to come through for me like I need you to. But
What you
that's
mean?
why I feel like you done got soft.
What you mean?
Hey,
Tell me about myself.
hang on.
Tell me.
Shito, I can't wait till you see this episode. It's just like he got
Hold on,
soft.
hold on. I want you to explain. Tell me, Cheeto.
Now
Why?
listen,
What's the
we
softness?
have game tape evidence of when I thought you was gonna come through for me and say, I don't give a fuck what
I don't.
Tito think. What you say? Well, we'll give Tito a
Hey,
whole
Cheeto.
segment. God
Cheeto.
damn it! I'm
Cheeto.
trying to step away from this shit.
You are welcome. 1, Cheeto, and 2. I guess I figured it out. I give a fuck about what people say.
Man, listen, it
We
ain't,
all
see,
do.
and I hate that I use the term soft. It's not soft. Hoop, you just maturing. You becoming an adult.
That shit soft.
Shit.
That shit
I
soft.
bet you pay all your bills on time.
I do, nigga. My shit scheduled.
When the last time you went through the ashtray looking for change for a black and mild? What, 10 years ago? Y'all
On
responsible.
280. You right.
Yeah,
On 280.
you know what I'm saying? Y'all are responsible now,
Yeah.
you know. So it's just,
Who'da got
it's
this shit
just
on
you
auto
know,
pay?
you know what?
I
I
do.
knew what happened. I'll tell you
That
when
shit
it happened.
cheaper.
It happened for me when the man said that you took motherfucking hoot off your handle or something. Now you just hoot.
I became corporate, man. I have a job I gotta maintain, you know.
That's why you pay all your bills on time.
Dummy.
Fuck them bills, Cheeto. I'm motherfucking hootie, nigga.
That's right.
I appreciate
Right.
I appreciate the feedback.
Real
And
quick before the 200 episode, and I got to get
Before,
out of here.
nigga.
I'm watching
You
the
own
young-
the
You own the 200.
You own the 200.
Right. I'm watching the Youngstown Penguins play the Cleveland State Vikings. It's a soccer match that I'm watching.
that nigga culture. Nigga culture. Good.
Yeah. Well, Stock, we grew up in a different type of community. We used to go to swim meets and hockey games and all types of shit.
Stock said y'all was robbing and shooting people.
I ain't never said no shit like
Nah, I
that.
don't know nothing about that. We just used to listen to No Limit and think we was hard enough to go do some shit like that, but we ain't never actually go do it.
Yeah. Well, appreciate you, man.
Remember when people used to listen to No Limit and go get beat up? Because they thought they was tough?
Plenty time.
Man, we sure appreciate you.
Hey man, real talk, Cheeto. We definitely appreciate you. Can't wait to kick it with you in person.
That's right, 2023, motherfucker.
2023.
Come on.
We 2.5
Actually,
months away.
They let me off restrictions early. I could be down there next week if need be.
Come on.
But anyway, that's besides the point. Real quick, Todd, you the OG. I appreciate everything
Old
you
nigga.
do. Can't get right. I don't like them calling you can't get right. Now your new name is right, never left. And Hoop, you just say motherfucking Hoop. And Stock, you know who you is. And I tell everybody, I said, what up?
All right, Cheeto, appreciate you, man.
It's gonna be hard for you this
All
week,
right,
Cheeto.
keep at it. I love
Hey,
you.
look, hey, Cheeto, it's a lot of heat under the
It's a
table
lot
this
of heat
week.
this week, Cheeto.
It's some heat and some not. But we'll let you decide.
You'll see where the smoke coming from, huh?
Hey, listen, as long as it's medical, I'm down.
All right, homie.
I'm a holler.
All right.
All right,
Peace
bro.
and love,
Do,
brother.
do
All right,
your
bro.
job well this week. Talking about he ain't got no job. Nigga, it's your job.
But yeah, man, it's episode 200. We doing shit a little different, man. Don't look for the topics, man. I just want to say, man, like Hoot said, man, I want to pick back up off that. It's definitely been a sacrifice. Like y'all said, every Sunday, you know, to make sure we get here. And then it's been Mondays, it's been Tuesdays. We've gotten on the road, drove out of town. But it's been all worth it, you know, to be able to create every week. Like we say all the time, it's therapeutic. So when you see us sitting on the table, maybe some of the reasons we sing and trying to keep our minds is because we get to come here every week. Shout out to Dez. You know what I mean? Like the way Dez came in was super organic. Like we was like, damn.
Super shout out today. Let me pause for a second. I know you're doing that,
Big
but
pause.
I meant to do it. But thank you, Dez, because we don't know where we'll be without you. Like, you know, we give you shit, but you're a brother now. You came in as just a engineer, but now you're a brother.
After you go through all them fights, you gotta be a brother.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
them damn
no,
We
fights.
done cut
Man,
each other
listen.
out and
Listen, the fights and the cuss out, you know, I had the goddamn walk, can't get right one of them days, but
I had to get that nigga right.
But we here.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
First damn episode.
Yeah, we here though. You know, we got through it. but
Hey, you doing that shit again?
You doing that shit
Hey, he
again.
doing that shit. He know he don't like. Can't get it right. Got mad because I said Boosie was good.
You doing that shit again?
He doing that shit again.
Well, y'all nigga funny.
But
Y'all
not-
don't never be on my side. That's fucked up.
What you mean?
Because he was doing that shit again.
I don't even remember.
I really don't remember it either.
I just remember he
I
doing
think
that
it was
shit
about
again.
Wayne.
No, it was Boosie. I wouldn't. He thought I was gonna say something different than what I said, and I went opposite of what he thought I was gonna say.
Yeah, he doing that shit again.
He doing this on purpose. Look at him. They're right.
He wanted to
Fucked
argue
up-
with me.
Fucked up our first episode. I was hyped about that shit.
Man, we'd have his
That
shit.
nigga came and apologized. That wasn't the biggest one, but yeah. That's
It's just a bump in the road, and we still on season
Talk
one.
about Dez.
We still got an episode that if we get out, boy.
Nigga, we done had niggas quit a week or two. Hey man, you need to stay home this week. We will pick back up 2 days. It was like Draymond Green. Hey, you gotta step away.
Hey,
you gotta step away for a week or two.
You can come back.
Nigga that had Draymond Greens on this.
Everybody that got fired at one point.
Yeah. Fuck all these.
Man, fuck that, man. We get Daz out of here. Then who this 1 week?
Todd done try to take my pick'em segment.
Yeah, you be slipping on your pick'ems.
I do.
Yeah, that's your job, nigga. Get pick'ems back, nigga.
I'm back.
I'd be like, if we get to sports. Oh, hold on, let me go find them.
Let me go find them.
It's quick. Like,
No, it's not.
Who gonna win? Albany State or
Nigga, you know the
Nebraska?
matchup, right? We know the.
Dummy.
We already know it, but again, man, thank you to all the listeners, man. All the people who have listened to the podcast throughout the years, man. Some of y'all have been there from day one, and even the new ones. Y'all come in and let us know when we wrong. To our fact checkers, man, who come in and let us know. We appreciate it. Don't be shy. Do me one favor. Do us one favor. Make sure if you not subscribed to our YouTube channel,
yes,
make sure you go subscribe to YouTube. We about to change some things. We got angles now, as you can see. We want to try to create a bigger platform.
You want to
now.
whisper that?
So yeah, we got angles. No, nigga, the whisper got to come organic. Nigga, don't fuck with me.
You were about to do it.
Yeah, I was about to, but then I realized it wasn't gonna sound right. But nah, man, make sure y'all go subscribe, man. Tell a friend, man, to come follow the pod. You know, we available on all platforms. We still trying to figure out what's going on Google. We gonna work on that. We gonna figure that out. So to all our Google listeners, head over to Spotify, Apple, iHeart, YouTube. Yeah, you can watch on YouTube. That's what we're trying to do. So
and first of all, get rid of your goddamn Android.
That's the first thing.
Google phone.
That's the first thing you do.
Your Google phone.
Get rid of your goddamn Android.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to do this as best as I can. If I forget you, I'm sorry.
Don't do it.
No, I'm gonna do it
because you're gonna forget.
So shout out Henry. That's our fact checker.
Sometimes.
Shout out Mark. He listen every Monday. You know what I'm saying? Make everybody in the office listen. Shout out Mark. Shout out Smoke. He waits to the video. I think like Cheeto do too. Mm-hmm. He watch on YouTube, so he a avid listener, watcher on YouTube.
The therapist too though. He be watching.
Oh yeah, and then he always gonna shout out. So shout out him. Definitely shout out Mike. Fred Shabazz.
Shout out Jab.
Shout out Jab. Even though he listened on like MySpace and some shit.
Also
no Snapchat.
Hey, at the wedding, it was, and y'all probably know there's a young lady and I forgot her name. She was at the wedding. She was in the wedding. She lives in Calera. And she's like, oh, you the guy on the Dummies Podcast. I know y'all from Ty. I'm like, yeah, I let them podcast with me sometime. But I'm pretty sure y'all may know who I'm talking about. But shout out to those people who just walk up and be like, I know you from that.
She know you from Todd.
Yeah.
You see
and you know, I let Todd
carrying this side.
sometimes.
I keep telling you.
Oh, you can't. Oh, because y'all got angles. That's your side.
That's your side?
That's your
now
side.
you get to see the amazement.
I'm about to cut that goddamn angle off. Get that switch right quick.
She gonna be just hooted.
Right. Yeah, my bad, Todd. I'm sorry.
You weren't even in this episode.
She gonna be upset. Who she gonna be upset?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Baron, the eye dummies, the help with the video,
King Dummy.
Skeeter.
Yeah, King Dummy,
Skeeter.
Skeeter. Yeah.
Dummy.
Him and Jack got the same lineup.
Nothing at all.
Man, ball, man.
Yeah. But he champion his shit. You know, he good with his shit.
Jack said first of the year.
Well, it need to be the 1st of November.
That's what he said.
It need to be all shade November.
Here's your shout out, Jack.
Yeah, you want the shout out. Yeah.
Oh, Jack sent me a clip, I think.
What he got?
I just thought about that.
He shaved his head?
Hold on, let me see if it'll work. Hold on, let me see what he sent.
Jack, my nigga, though, man. I asked Jack for
I
advice
love
at the
Jack,
wedding.
man.
I was at the wedding taking photos, going
shout
through my
out to the
lighting
Dummies
process, and
Pod.
sometimes you need a mind to bounce stuff off. And I just talked to Jack, and as soon as he said something, I'm like, oh, gotcha.
See, am I turned up?
You know, that's just
Let me
how
see
it
if
go.
it'll play.
I appreciate you for that, Jack.
Yo, shout out to the Dummies Podcast, man, on 200 episodes. We don't know what season y'all on. We're going to call it season 1, 200 episode, which that's dumb as hell to me, but it's the Dummies Podcast, so it goes right along with y'all boys. So shout out to y'all boys, man, on 200 episodes. Ain't no other podcast doing it like the Dummies Podcast. Yep, I said it. Ain't no other podcast doing it like the Dummies Podcast. Like I said, I just want to give y'all boys y'all flowers right now, man. Y'all being real inspiration out here. I love the topics. In case y'all don't know who Jack is the one that I always tell them boys, don't come in here with them boring topics. We don't want to hear how that boring week went. You feel me? So keep on doing what you're doing. And also, Joe is the dumbest dummy of them all. Joe is the one with the big lips and the big eyes, look like a cartoon character, if y'all didn't know. The one that's always talking out the side of his neck. But Mr. PWI. Alright, I'm gonna leave that alone. Shout out to y'all boys, man, on 200 episodes. I love y'all boys, man. And I'm out. You dig?
Love you too, Jack. But that boy talk like a civil rights pastor.
Right. Shout out to Jack, but how you spell
on
podcast?
yesterday?
How you spell
I bet you if he would have said, he sound like he said Kirch.
par? What's a podcast, Jack?
Shout out Jack though. But yeah,
I need you to spell it for me though.
It came up. But yeah, man, I guess that's everybody. We didn't got to all of
you
that.
can
But
take shots at that nigga and I can't get right.
Well,
he already did.
Yeah,
So
he did.
Jack defended himself.
So we even. I ain't even got shit else to say. Because I got my shit in. Because I
Man.
knew he was going to do that.
Yeah.
So, it's cool.
Did y'all see Facebook? Meta warns that 1 million Facebook users' login credentials may have been stolen.
How do we know who?
I don't know, nigga.
Is it me?
When you see your nudes on that bitch, goddamn.
Keep my wang in my pants.
Damn, they done put that little sausage up there.
Damn.
It was cold that night. Come on, man. Get me on the good night.
Nigga be like, that ain't me.
Get my good one.
That ain't me.
That's my brother.
Tattoos and everything in that bitch.
When them niggas stole that bitch right out his
brother.
recently deleted.
Who did iCloud? Who did add iCloud? Whatever. Man. Nah, come on, man. Facebook need to alert me personally, man. I need to know if my shit part of that shit.
Man, they ain't finna alert you to nothing. They just be doing all kind of foolishness.
Fool, this week I accidentally put a story up that I didn't know that I was even putting up.
Was it human error? Was it human error?
It had to be, but I didn't know I did it. Because, like on Facebook, they keep telling you, they try to promote you to do stories. They'll throw one up, but I posted that shit some type of way.
What you were doing?
It was. I was in Houston. Me and Gio. It was some So luckily it was. Yeah.
Where this come from? Somebody alerted you?
No,
It should just be in your phone.
And then people was liking it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody alerted you.
Yeah, but ain't nobody saying like, hey, you put this up, but people just liking it.
That's the alert.
Hold up, I ain't mean to post that.
I don't want them lights.
Yeah.
They ain't the lights I want.
No.
Give me that back.
Man.
So yeah, like Facebook getting weird with that shit. And then now they'll do like a recent they'll put all your photos up there, your recent photos, and be like,
right.
You want to share these?
Yeah.
They're like, boy, they need to cut that shit out.
For real.
Cause I ain't tell you to just throw that shit over there. I ain't give you permission to.
You got access to the shit in my phone
that I ain't even.
I don't really post shit to Facebook directly. Most times.
You got it
from
posts
Instagram.
Everything.
It mainly will go from Instagram first to other places, but going directly on Facebook, it's probably just really gonna be the podcast or the content factor. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I'm not posting directly to Facebook. But like you said, Facebook do ask you them questions. You want to reshare this shit that's in your phone? Yeah. You butt naked with your wife hanging from the ceiling? Nah, nigga, what the fuck? How you get that?
Why is that?
How you get access to my
I
shit?
forgot I had that.
Well, y'all nigga wild. Like, why who'd have got on that Zorro mask like that?
Right, goddamn, with a knife.
With the Puss in Boots hat.
The Puss in Boots hat.
Naked with cleats on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably about right. The nigga like sweaty backs and shit. Nigga, that bitch. Well, this nigga got on tarts, football tarts.
Soft sweaty back.
And he got his thigh pads in.
The hips and all.
Damn, boy, y'all crazy.
Oh, man.
Y'all put in the stock into Nike, announcing that there'll be new penalties for resellers. Y'all think they're gonna be able to finally stamp it?
Cap.
Man, I hope it ain't cap though, Joe, man. Like, I'm sick of them niggas, man.
But I mean,
Sick of them niggas.
they don't it
hold
doesn't
on.
benefit them.
Stop. Revert. What do they mean by what they're doing? What are they exactly doing? Because
I didn't write the policy.
So are they going to the resellers like the shoe stores, like the shoe stores downtown, and saying you can't sell it for $450?
They just said it's gonna be new penalties on people who are not following their guidelines for how they sell their thing. I don't know what that is because they they've never announced to us what that is. But there's going to be new fines and penalties leveled against people who doing it.
Mm-hmm. Man, what they need to stop is just, man, there's some way you can find out a nigga got 32 different accounts from the same credit card
and that is what they say.
And it's for bots too.
Yeah, so like if you have some bots, if they feel like it's electronically done and it's multiple things to resell with the purpose of selling for more, we stopping you because that looks suspicious. But how do they get them all? But like, how does that stop the shoe stores? I won't say no name. The shoe stores from downtown selling it for $500 once they get it.
But see, I don't mind the shoe stores, but I mind the bots.
They got them for $500 in now.
And you ever see some of these resellers, like when they be posting, like I be thinking like, what's the purpose of all that? Because like sometimes they just sitting on shoes. And the bitch just sitting in that hole. Like it was the one of them white dudes that they showed had a whole stock of everything. And it's like, nigga, what the fuck the Nike just sitting in there for?
The exec son dude did that shit. He just had mountains of shit.
Mm-hmm. Right, but I am happy that the reseller market is crashing now. Yeah, people ain't got that exposable, you know what I'm saying?
I will say that
it's always been stupid.
I will say I went to memory lane and it doesn't look like it.
Well, see, that's different.
No, it's gonna get it's gonna start looking like it because it started with the internet first.
So not yet, but in
them
6
niggas
months,
gonna have to start paying a light bill.
In 6 months, the most gonna be $90.
Yeah, they gonna be retail. I need to get off of them. Yeah. But get your hustle on, but like nigga, don't play me. Like
man, it's one thing to get, make a couple dollars. It's another thing to extort somebody, my nigga. Like, man, no, nigga, I'm not paying you $900 for a pair of Jordan 1s.
Nigga, make $100 off of them.
Right, nigga.
What's wrong with that?
Buy dunks and sell them whole for $400. Like, how the hell? The whole 110. Like, that's nuts.
Yeah.
But and then that's why. But also that's why they moved downtown to get the type of people that have that income. 400 don't really mean nothing to them,
and they're not gonna complain about
it. They ain't gonna. Yeah. Oh, I want them, and probably don't even wear them.
Right. That's cool.
They just gonna post on Instagram. I'm like, make your money.
I'm wearing them all,
but you ain't gonna get them from.
I'll wear my shoes.
If it ever turned to all reseller market, then fuck it. You gonna catch me in the HJ900s. I'm back in the
LA.
I'm gonna make them all look fresh.
Vans, baby. I'm in Vans. I'm good.
Oh yeah, them $40.
I'm good with my Vans
every day.
I'm good with the Vans. Shit.
Shout out to Mayor Randell Woodfin here in Birmingham, man. He doing a investment into the city. They're investing $1 million in the financial literacy. It's the first of its kind in the country. That's basically going to help. It's basically called the Birmingham Financial Freedom Project is what they're calling it. It's trying to help kids, one, learn how to get a savings and establish a savings account and help them with investment platforms, teach them all about investments. They're starting with, they picked 6 schools to start with, ranging from a few high schools, I'm not going to name them, but a few high schools all the way down to elementary. It said luncheon. So I'm thinking eventually you're going to see something that he's going to implement into all schools. We always talk about financial literacy. We always talk about, particularly in the black community, Birmingham is a fairly black city, but they're going in the schools named are pretty much black schools and institutions. I think it's a dope thing, but where y'all fall on it?
Very dope. Woodfin been doing. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I had my thoughts about him very early. But he been doing some dope ass shit for the city, and I think, unfortunately, I don't think we gonna have him too much longer. Why? I think he got big aspirations.
Like what?
And I don't even think his governance probably like Senate or.
I mean, fine, as long as he's still helping. I mean,
yeah. I mean, he's still gonna help, but you know what I'm saying? Like, have him as Birmingham city mayor, because man, and that boy got some big people.
Hopefully, he grooming somebody then, or knows somebody who has those aspirations or has ties.
Well, maybe he's setting the standard or the trend for who's next. You know, he inspiring the next younger mind, to come in and fall in his footsteps and build off of where he started.
And I would like him for governor because I actually saw him. I was walking down the street and I saw him. I relaxed him. Hey, what do we need to do in order to get this? Hey, it's up to the governor. The governor got to get this squared away.
But I mean, to be honest, like he probably bypassed governor because you ain't gonna win governor. No black person has ever been
Alabama,
governor.
Right?
In Alabama.
That sucks. Hopefully, I mean, I wouldn't hate him for trying.
I wouldn't hate it, but I don't want my man to waste his time. Be the Democratic senator.
Somebody
got to
make change, man. You know, somebody got to make change.
Yeah, but that ain't gonna happen.
I think the further we're getting on, I know it's Alabama, and I think that we're closer to getting to that than we are farther away.
I don't know.
Because
last election, there wasn't a whole
it ain't gonna
lot.
matter.
There wasn't a lot of voters, man. Like
because the only reason why we got a woman, even though she was a 70-year-old white woman, because default, like they ain't vote her in.
Right. Here you go. You got to see him.
Yeah, there you go.
We got to get him out.
Ain't nobody vote her in.
Right. They just gave it to her, and she just been in that bitch residing.
And now she a Republican, so she gonna win.
Right.
So you can't go against that. Meemaw can stay there for 30 years. Well, she ain't got 30 years, but
damn,
nigga here double triple down on the crazy. All right, how about them Cowboys? Crazy.
That's what you want to talk about?
Oh,
I'm
no.
just talking shit. Music. Lil Baby, he dropped "It's Only Me." Ain't that what his name was?
Yeah.
It's Only Me.
Thanks.
Everybody been kind of anticipating. He hadn't dropped much since right before the pandemic. He actually dropped February, and then March the pandemic hit, and so he dropped his much anticipated album. Good time. It was definitely a good weekend. A lot of us was on the slab, but chilling out, man. They have time to digest it. Did any of y'all get to listen to it? And if so, where y'all at?
I listened to that shit 6 times on the interstate. I'm talking about no skips. That nigga jamming, fool. That shit there rolling. Like I don't think it's a skip on the album.
I think he named it perfect. It's only him. Only him gonna make me do that. Like I listened 2-3 times, front to back to front. That nigga different.
That nigga shit jam.
Like, yeah, it ain't no, and then it ain't throwaway music. It's come back to music.
I was actually getting to a point because you said that he hadn't dropped for a while. I was actually getting to a point where I was thinking that I was hearing him too much. And before the album, I was like, all right, I'm actually getting tired of Lil Baby.
Yeah, I got another call coming in.
He's on every single thing. You want to answer it or what? He's on every single thing, and I think he's
Yo,
go ahead.
What up?
Hey, Mike, you on air, man. We in the middle of the podcast, so don't say nothing crazy.
Oh, y'all
What an ear said.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all was going to be waiting around another 45 minutes or an hour for you.
Nah, but we start on time now, man.
We was waiting for
changed.
you, but you was
Stop
late.
being a hater.
Nice. I'm sorry. Look, man, I just called to congratulate y'all on.
You sound like you talking on the Android.
Yeah, it do sound like you talking on the Android.
About 6 months. Look, we ain't gonna do that. Don't do that now. Y'all see them on air. Don't disrespect.
You can't find an iPhone to talk on? This nigga can't even hear
It
you.
sound better.
That man trying to encourage y'all, man.
We thinking, but we
We trying to encourage him.
I'm on the plane. Shut the hell up.
Oh, big
Going
money.
places.
He's going places.
Big money.
I'm the first. Y'all know I'm lying like that. Congratulations, fellas. Of course, next time I see y'all, I'll bring gifts. Make sure I bring Joe some, what his favorite thing is.
No, but don't.
Bring it to him.
I'll do that. But man, y'all have fun. Y'all turn up, man. I wish I could be there and don't have too much fun, And next time I'll be there.
Don't have
We'll
too much
appreciate
fun.
it.
Thank you. What you mean?
Thank you, Mike, though. And we giving you your flowers, but thank you in person.
Over the
Oh,
phone.
awesome. I appreciate that. And y'all know it's all love, man. Y'all keep doing your thing. Keep going, keep grinding, keep showing, keep shining. Let me get off this first class so I can.
I appreciate you, Mike.
All right, y'all be easy.
All
All
right.
Put your seatbelt on. You on Spirit.
Oh, yeah. I'm straight up. I'm finished straight up. Already straight up.
All right.
Fix my posture. Shouts out to Mike. Shouts out to Mike. But Lil Baby. I was getting tired of him because I felt like he was oversaturating the market. He was on every single thing, and things didn't become real or personal to him anymore. But then you hear this album and you see how personalized he takes that shit and runs with it and uses his own lingo, his own slang, and evolution, whatever the fucking word is, of how he does it. That shit's amazing.
I heard you say that, but I was curious. I mean, like you said, like Lil Baby, like he was oversaturating the market, which everything he put up, you kept saying like, oh, that's dope, that's live.
I didn't, not to all of them. To me. And I just wouldn't voice it, but I didn't.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you kept saying that was live.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go through like a run like Wayne, what that was, 2004, 5, where he was on 2,000 features. Mm-hmm. Drake has been on a billion things.
Mm-hmm.
So why Lil Baby is getting on your nerves with that, and nobody else?
It's not that it's getting on my nerves, and I want to correct something you said. Is you said I kept saying it was live. I didn't always say that because I felt like some of them were live, some of them were subpar. Whereas with that Wayne run, I just liked all the Wayne shit. And maybe it's a bias, I don't know, but I did.
What about Drake?
I didn't know. I came in here. I asked y'all. I started asking that question: Is Drake still number one? I posed that question, and that was the reason why, because I thought he was oversaturating the market as well, and some of the stuff I stopped liking.
So Wayne didn't oversaturate the market.
He did, but I didn't stop liking it until I stopped liking it as much.
And
it became Wayne. It became a part for me as well at the end when Wayne was putting out too much.
All right, so just say recently, last year or two, Baby versus Wayne versus they probably about the same number. You don't say that about Wayne?
What you mean?
The same amount.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying because.
All right, so I don't know how to explain it better, but so say Wayne did 10 features and
the last year,
Lil Baby did 10 features. That's why I say it's the same amount, like amount of features.
I feel you. Okay,
so you don't think Wayne did too much?
I didn't like all of Wayne's. I just said the same exact thing, and it's a better comparison as far as stock going back to when Wayne was on fire putting out these tapes.
Yeah, because he was cutting everything. So that's why I went to
last 10 years. I'm talking about then when Wayne was putting out 20 and 30 songs a year, and I liked all of them and all of the squads and all of them.
That's why I did recently.
And also, I'm saying that I still like Lil Baby, but I also was getting to a point where he's on every single song and every single genre, and I don't like every single verse. And I was like, is he oversaturating the market? And does he need to chill and wait and put his own stuff out? But then I also just doubled back and said, fuck no, because he did an amazing job with this shit here. And to that, you say what?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And all the album was extra dope. Like y'all said, it was no skips. I think Lil Baby been on fire. And that's one of the, I guess to Hoop point, that's one of the drawbacks. I don't know if it's a gift or a curse, but when you're on fire, everybody wants you on the song. It ain't like he putting out all of that him. Well, I guess he is himself, but people are requesting. And you got to take it in rap. You got to take advantage while you're hot.
And especially if they pay
you won't always be the center of attention.
Right.
So
that boy said
$750, nigga. Pay me $750 for a verse or $500 for a show and I'll come.
Yeah, no. He said like even like if I rock with you, it's about $300. He was on the Breakfast Club, like that nigga was so wild. He was like, "Yeah, man," because Angela always asks like the little messy question. Angela, Yee, I think that's her name. I don't give a fuck, but
Yee.
Her, Yee. But he was like, "Yeah, so you got a girlfriend? Like you had a girl?" He was like, "Yeah, I have people come chill with me, but I don't be doing all that talking." He was like, "What you mean?" "Yeah, you come over and chill, but we ain't finna talk too much."
I feel him.
I mean, if you can do it,
Yeah.
come over here and just sit down.
Yeah.
Just be there.
Come be pretty.
Yeah, come just be there.
did you listen to the album?
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, I ain't hear you. My bad.
Yeah. I liked it. And I don't like me
Music at all.
at all. Yeah, I liked it. I listened to it a couple times. Yeah.
And when you say to your skippable point, the reason why I know there's no skippables is because I put it on fucking not shuffle, replay it each time, and it kept on repeating the album over and over and over and over, and I didn't notice it kept on replaying it over and over and over and over because I never skip shit.
Man,
It's just been like it just got to a point to like I heard that before already in this album. Oh, I didn't listen to that 4 times, and I
So
ain't know
you put it on repeat and didn't know it repeated?
I didn't know at what point. No.
Do you think? Would you label this a classic album, Joe?
I might not say classic, but it's very good.
Yeah,
It's too early for that.
Yeah. Classics, you got to sit on that shit for a minute.
Man,
Because you know what I'm saying. Like sometimes, you got
from 10
to.
years
I
ago.
feel like it's gonna grow into one though.
It might.
It can,
But you can't say classic first week.
It's way too early.
It's a couple bars and I was like, all right now.
Yeah, like sometimes with classics, like because we might feel different in a week.
Like Nipsey, like first week, like damn, this shit good. But then it set with you so long, then you're like,
And it never got bad. Like it kept
shit kept getting better.
because sometimes you sit with shit and then it get kind of old after a week or two.
Time determines classic. Because for me, I was late like 3 years on T.I. And then once I heard the first 2 albums, classics, and they stuck ever since. And I still listen to them song for song to this day. To me, that's what a classic is. If I could go listen to your album today, song for song, and love it, It's classic because they are all subjective.
Yeah,
But
That's true.
that's very true.
Me personally, I honestly don't think I'm gonna go back to this Lil Baby album in 15 years and listen to it song for song. I don't. That's just.
But
me.
I don't know yet. I mean, so that's why I won't say it right now.
I think we too old for that. I don't think we about to listen to a 25-year-old kid do that to us.
Well,
I just
yeah,
don't.
because like I understand like my
Them
pops,
kids gonna determine it though. If this is
like I understand my pops like only listening to his era.
his vinyls.
Because after a while, you have enough music so you don't have to listen to new shit anymore.
And the only songs that we go back and listen to is the ones that we listened to back then. We don't
Yeah.
go back and listen to no new shit.
No
now.
new shit, not for real. So
None of that shit, man. So
It's hard.
yeah.
we've been agreeing too much.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Controversial.
Alex
Say some
Jones.
shit, nigga. What's up?
Alex Jones.
That's my boy.
Yeah, Hootie boy. Smart ass nigga. Words of Hootie.
He's smart. He's just stupid. I said both of it can be true.
He got
Kind of like you.
he got banned. Well, no, I'm just smart.
And
But
stupid.
no, you just have a different way of thinking than me, and that's
the only
cool.
one who thinks that.
But and then that's fine. But 960 M's.
That's a lot of fucking dollars to give away for who. God damn.
But on the way over here, I was listening to a podcast and they said he had already filed for bankruptcy.
So they can't get none of that.
They ain't getting a dime. And then he's asking people on, I ain't gonna say the name
Raise
of the
some money.
podcast. Yeah. Send me some money, and it's not gonna go to them. It's just to keep my podcast up.
And
It's
they
probably
gonna-
not in his name.
and they gonna do it.
And they gonna do it. So
The boys to find a loophole.
he's probably actually gonna make money off being a
Being sued for
fucking
960.
racist and dumb. Well, he wasn't being a racist.
Conspiracy theorist, 'cause
conspiracy
they was white.
theory, racist.
He racist to his people.
But
And-
my nigga just be programmed to go to that race.
And I'm dumb for saying Alex Jones smart, but he's smart and calling the man racist against white people and he white.
He not racist.
Not against the people that he got sued for 960
Well,
million.
no, I'm saying in general, like in life, he not racist.
Not for what you're talking about.
No,
Yes,
I asked you a
don't know.
different question.
I don't know. I don't.
Well, that's a little weird. That's why I brought it up because you was gonna do that.
I know. I don't know him
Yes,
to be racist.
yes.
I don't know if he is or isn't.
Yes,
I'm not going
he,
either way.
He says racist things.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah, it's like I don't see why. I really don't see how you could like somebody like that.
It's not that I like him, fool, and I don't know why you say I like because I don't like him. I just don't dislike.
You
I
always
don't-
bring him up
I don't-
in a
I
good
don't-
favor.
I don't always bring him up. Y'all actually re-bring him up. I have never brought him up since 3 years ago, and y'all re-bring him up
because you brought him up wrong the first time.
one time in 3 years, and
I
I
kind of
like
like
him.
this Alex Jones guy.
Okay, niggas
What?
wild. Nah, I don't care either way, honestly, and that's
But
to
you
clear.
should.
No, I don't care, man. No, man. Cheeto told y'all I started caring too. I don't fucking care about Alex Jones, bro, either fucking way. It's not a bad thing. Like, fuck Alex
It
Jones.
kind of is a bad thing.
No, it's not.
Because you shouldn't like him.
Then I can say people
Because he
shouldn't
doesn't
like
like you.
you. Then some people shouldn't like you.
That's cool.
And why should I care? I should care. Or you care that they don't like you?
No.
Then you should, nigga.
It's okay with them not liking me.
You see how crazy that is? You should. Based on what you just said, you should care about what
Do you
they...
pause? But like, do you like me?
Yes.
That's all that matters.
Then well, you're missing the point, King, right? You just sat here and said that...
But if I come on here every podcast and say I don't like niggas named Chris,
Okay.
then you have a reason not to like me.
So what are you talking about? What that got to do with me?
I'm just saying, like, but no, you're a black man and he's racist. He doesn't like black people.
I don't know that he doesn't like black men, King, right? I don't know that.
Well, he just keeps saying it over and over.
I don't like black men.
And
He's being sued for $960 million for saying white parents in a part of town are lying about their kids fucking dying.
well, that's
And to me, it's not about race. He's
well,
just a crazy motherfucker
well,
who's
that's-
just gonna say
that-
something crazy about black, white, Hispanic, whoever. He says crazy shit about
you can take
everybody.
race out of it. That's a reason not to like him in his damn self.
But he's smart because he's
That nigga telling parents, your child ain't died.
he's
Hey
stupid.
man, let's get out of here with Alex Jones.
Yeah, we-
man.
we-
Y'all niggas going too much.
We on 200.
Yeah, man, this is episode 200. I ain't talking about that nigga. Where we at? Gunna.
Alex Jones. How about that, King?
Free Gunna.
Gunna,
Thank you.
Gunna
Kim
has
K
been
on the
denied bail again for a third time. Basically, the judge said that that basically he fears about still women witness, intimidation. His lawyer basically said there isn't any evidence to support the intimidation, but the judge said that he sees no reason to change what he already said before and denied the bail again.
I don't see why he's still in jail. You don't have no proof for it. That was another thing on Lil Baby interview. I think it was an unfair question, but it was like, have you talked to Gunna? He's like, yeah, I done talked to Gunna. I done talked to Thug. You know what I'm saying? They doing what they got to do. They was like, well, do you feel guilty that you out? He's like, no. Why would I feel guilty? Like,
What I did.
Yeah, basically, like, what I did. Like, no, like, when they call me, like, I don't hide it. They grown men. They know what we doing. We partying. They know what we doing. Like, no, why I feel guilty? Like, I ain't put him in jail. Mm-hmm. Like, it's fucked up that he in there. And I don't know if he was talking about Gunna, but he was saying, he might have been talking about Gunna. I can't remember. He was like saying somebody getting out soon. Like, you don't really know. Yeah. That's what it was.
He was talking about Doug.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, he getting out soon. I said I ain't remember.
No, I'm saying it's funny because Doug went on the run before he had to turn himself in. That shit was so funny. My boy, he ran away saying he's not an American citizen or some crazy shit. My boy
showed your ass. Citizen, nigga.
Yeah. You going to American jail.
Book him.
My boy went on the run, goddamn.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Free Gunna, man.
Yeah, hopefully.
Freedom boy, man.
Hopefully everything work out in that situation.
He might get out. Kim K getting him off. You know how that goes.
You seen that shit, man? She tweeted it. And I don't know if it was his lawyer or whomever lawyer. He was like, man, once she tweets this shit, it goes to a different place.
And that's why that whole system is scary because it takes that for you to realize y'all fucking up.
Yeah, man, y'all know y'all fucking up. Y'all just want to hold that man. Like, You ain't got no reason to hold that man.
But think about how long they been doing that shit, though, Joe. It ain't just them, like, it's conspiracy charges. You know how many niggas like go to jail for conspiracy and do day-to-day in that bitch?
Yeah.
And they ain't been caught with nothing. So, it's just...
And they don't have the power and reach and influence as a Gunna and resources as a Gunna.
It all boils down to good people. I don't care what them rules and those laws are. Sometimes it just ends up being good people.
Yeah.
In those power positions.
Yeah, but that lady in Atlanta got a vendetta against any Atlanta rapper. She trying to lock all their ass up.
Yeah.
So,
be smarter rappers.
Man, catch me. If I did something, catch me. But until you catch me, don't lock me up.
Sahai say that too. Like he was like, the reason why the older rappers didn't go to jail for it because they wasn't telling you that I did this. They were basically telling you how to do this and get away with it. Not saying that I did it.
Yeah.
But these niggas going on here rapping about the ops and saying they're gonna kill the ops and who the ops are.
But see, that wasn't Gunna though.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I know. I mean, he rapped about stuff that he saw, or you know what I'm saying, but he didn't say, "Oh no, I just rolled on the ops."
That's where it get hard too, because nowadays they will take anything and make it that.
Yeah. I had a problem with niggas. Oh, you must have killed somebody.
Yeah, you killed that nigga you had a problem with.
You killed him. Whoever you had a problem with, you killed that day.
Use the AK. Oh, this guy over here got killed with the AK. It must have been him.
What it boiled down to, I don't know. I'm not talking about this particular issue or the details, man. You got to separate it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's just
it got to be simple. I have no proof
you either
of nothing.
entertainer or you in the streets.
But if you
do both. So if you an entertainer, then you can say whatever the fuck you want to say, because no matter what they go look for, they can't find it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But
is that it? Because you say they can't go find it. Nah, they still ain't finding shit. They're still using it.
I don't know nothing about this case.
and then
I'm just saying for general purposes, if I'm not doing anything, I can rap about anything. Right. And if I'm not tied to anything,
that's when it becomes hard. Because nowadays everybody kind of tied to a little something somehow, somewhere.
And that's why they doing what they're doing lately.
And they're not finding it though.
Hey, I don't know what case you're talking about.
I'm talking just
man.
This
if a rapper say I killed somebody at Galleria Mall on Tuesday and somebody died on Tuesday at Galleria Mall,
we seeing not these guys, but some of the younger guys. They are doing it, and they are telling about active stuff, or they're even if they didn't do it, they're talking about something that actually happened.
So let's say this. You just said that if you're not doing it, you could rap about whatever.
Right.
But let's say you didn't go and do that on Tuesday. You come back and say, I killed a nigga on Tuesday in the mall.
No.
But you're not doing it, so you can't really rap about anything.
Let me say what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if I didn't do, I can entertain. I can rap, man. Da 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 da. I got the chopper in the stick. Da 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 da. But these people may know somebody on the other side who got hit up, and they'll rap about that person that got hit up. Right. They might didn't do it, but now that's putting a microscope on you.
It is.
They need leads. Well, shit, let's follow the road.
I agree, and it is, and I think that is. Both of them are putting, even if you're not doing, you're still putting a microscope on yourself, saying you did it because they're gonna.
Well, that's what you just said with Sci High. That's why they was able to do that back then. Because you,
he also said we don't do that anymore.
Right. Well, because if you got ties,
either way, because they're gonna get you no matter. He was like, the whole thing is, it's nothing.
Nigga, he ain't the motherfucking goddamn. Nigga ain't no lawyer.
No, I ain't saying that about him. I ain't saying him. I'm just saying, like, specifically, he's a lyricist, so he don't really rap about killing and he's like the J. Cole's, the Kendricks.
Yeah, and I've heard them.
It's okay to rap like that now and not go to jail because you're not really talking about you killing a nigga.
Right. What we saying, Dave?
That you.
All I'm saying is,
you said
if you ain't got no ties, you can come look.
It gets tougher because, like we just said, like sometimes if you rap, because there are some people who don't do that shit and rap about it and get in trouble.
The people that I'm talking about specifically, Dez knows what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. They're talking about active stuff that's actively happening, that's actively going on.
I agree with that.
Right.
And some niggas need to go to jail.
I'm not
disagreeing.
I
don't think Gunna is one of them.
I agree with that, but then they're actively.
I'm all for niggas going to jail.
We going in circles, but it's some niggas who's actively doing it, getting in trouble.
Charles the White, me.
It's some people who not actively doing, but rapping about it still getting in trouble. I'm just saying they're going both ways. So rap about something that's not gonna get you in trouble.
And if I did it and you ain't catching me, but now I'm a millionaire doing for my community.
Statute of limitations.
You ain't catching me.
Statute of limitations.
Like, police got to do their job. They lazy as fuck. Catch me.
It depends on what you're talking about.
We cops and robbers.
But murder's
murder's different. Murder's different. Don't get me wrong.
So it depends on what you're talking about.
I want that nigga to go to jail too. So don't get me wrong.
Let me get out of this scary ass time. Sports. Down goes Alabama. Alabama lost. Alabama lost yesterday to Tennessee. 49-52. Down in Knoxville, man. Definitely a dope game, man. The shootout. Hooker threw for 385.
They got 5 TDs. The receiver. The receiver went nuts. He had 300 of that, the 385
on like 6 catches.
That nigga had 6 catches, 5 TDs.
He got 6 catches, 207 yards, didn't it?
Yep.
5 touchdowns.
5 touchdowns.
That's wild.
No, he had more than that, didn't it?
Yeah, 5 touchdowns.
Well, how much more you want him to have?
I don't know.
He had 5.
Yeah, 5 touchdowns.
Because he had 1 catch.
No, I'm talking about, didn't he have more receptions than that?
No, he had like 6 or 7. I think it was 6.
It was 6 catches and 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, my man went crazy. But yeah, shout out to Tennessee, man. I think on Pick'ems, I picked Tennessee.
Tennessee receiving 6 catches, 5 touchdowns, 207 yards, 34 yards.
Yeah, that's what I was reading. But I just thought I saw some of it. They said that was most points Alabama had hung on them since 1907. They had 17 penalties. That was the most under the Saban era, which I always say, man, when you start seeing Alabama make a lot of penalties, that mean they're going to lose. Right. Yeah. They lose the same way every time, except this one. This was a little different than their normal. But when they start making a lot of mistakes and and making penalties, they don't really recover well from that because that's not their style.
Yeah. And Alabama cannot handle any quarterback that can move. That be their downfall. If a quarterback can move, it get them out their system. Hey, middle linebacker, hey, corner. This is what you're going to do on every play. But then when you got a mobile quarterback, all that shit changed. Go out the window.
I just think they lose to the better. I just think that they lose to the better teams when they lose. Like that LSU team, they were better. This Tennessee team, I just think they look and they're just better. The Georgia team, they're just better.
I don't know if that's always necessarily true because they have came back and revenged those losses.
Well, I'm saying for the most recent.
Yeah, the most recent. They've lost in the regular season, came back and still won and went to the
shit out of LSU when they played them again?
No, that's the Joe Burrow and them.
Not Joe Burrow, man. That
was just 6-3 game.
Okay, so
nobody would beat them.
So what I'm saying is, I'm saying more recently, the Joe Burrow and them game. Georgia last year. This Tennessee team here, Texas A&M, but they were sorry.
Against Georgia first, though.
I know, but they lost to them eventually. Is what I'm saying. Like when they did lose to them, they couldn't come.
Hey
back
man, if that's the way you want to think,
no, I'm not. Okay, so they couldn't come back in the finish, so they won it. So I just think that the teams that they lost to, those games were the better teams ultimately, in my opinion.
I think Tennessee definitely loaded.
I don't think they lose to a team that's worse than them. They never do.
I think they have.
When?
Texas A&M a couple times. Like I think they have, man. I don't have their set schedule, but most of the time when they lose, it looks the exact same. They make a lot of fucking mistakes.
Yeah.
Now, in this case, yes, they probably did lose to the better team. Georgia, they lost to the better team, but I just think sometimes they shoot themselves in the foot.
Yesterday they did. Like,
and there's a lot of bad calls, fool. That pass
interception. But those bad, people got to stop that shit too, man. It's home cooking, nigga. This is college nigga.
Football,
these are. They have no affiliation with these schools. The calls are the calls. And if you look to examine calls, they go both ways. I saw somebody post, they got 12 men on the field. And they put the screenshot. Nigga, they call timeout. It's not a penalty.
Yeah.
Wow, you got them when they was in the huddle, goddamn. Look, it's 32 men on the field.
Timeout.
Bad calls are part of the game. You can't see every angle. You can't see everything. It's like that in football. It's like that in basketball. Shit, Kobe taught niggas how to. It's certain parts of the court where they can get away with hooking and shit because they can't see. It's just the limitations of the game, and it's gonna happen in every game. It's been time lineman and pull my whole damn neck down and nigga.
No holding.
They're not gonna call it.
That
sometimes.
ain't no holding.
That's just part of the game.
You just weak,
but I wasn't saying it was on purpose. It was just bad luck. Yeah, it was just bad luck.
No, you sounded like them a little bit.
Hey, no. You gotta, I cleared it up, so you have to clear it
Will
up.
Anderson, they did a great job containing.
Oh, because I ain't even know that boy was playing.
He played, and you just you send I guess 2 or 3 at him because I think he's the clear cut best college football player that is.
You got to keep proving it. Keep proving.
Yesterday
he wasn't impactful.
Shit, hell no.
And that happens.
Yeah,
like shit, your favorite quarterback have a bad game. You know, the Heisman Trophy winner have a bad game. You know what I mean? It happens. But they fucking with them. So if they come across each other again,
I don't think
it's gonna be in trouble.
Does Bama play Georgia?
No.
Nope. They can only meet if they make it to conference championship.
Who else they play? Decent.
Who?
Nobody.
I'm trying to see if you
Tennessee?
Alabama.
Nobody.
I'm trying to see if you think they run the table.
Ain't nobody else there really.
They already played Mississippi State.
Well, man, that's the difficulty about football, man. You know, you can
look at it and they fucking around and lose to Mississippi State or some shit.
Yeah, in Mississippi State. Did they win yesterday?
Who they played?
Yeah, I think they beat Kentucky, didn't they?
Yeah.
I told you I could take over some bums, but
Kentucky beat them.
Oh, Kentucky won.
Kentucky beat them.
Look at now you got to.
They still some bums,
but they won.
So Mississippi State ain't good.
So listen, you can't start doing that because then you're gonna make me bother you.
Go get him.
Ole Miss is bums. Kentucky bums. They're ranked and they're in your conference. That's the best conference in the world.
Yeah, they bums compared to Alabama. They'll be
Alabama
everybody in
just
the
lost.
ACC. In the Pac-12.
I don't know if they do that. The ACC is not a bad conference this year. You got NC State, Syracuse, Wake Forest, Clemson. All of them are
Clemson
ranked.
had trouble with Florida State.
They're supposed to.
That's what happens when the
Florida
conference is
State
good.
not a good team.
That's not true.
Man, you got to start.
They beat a good. They beat
a
a real decent SEC team in LSU.
that just
beat Florida.
and you just gave them credit. Telling they only lost one game.
LSU is what, third in the
not bad.
in the SEC West.
It's not bad.
But you third in the division.
It's 5-2
against somebody else's top team.
5-2.
Third in the division against somebody else's best team in the conference.
And Florida State is not the best team in the conference.
You just got to start. So
what are you talking about? Florida State is not the best team in the conference.
No, I thought you.
Stop just talking.
No, I thought you.
Right. And stop over talking. Like
my bad.
they're sorry. Goddamn.
That's the number 8 team in the conference. Goddamn it, niggas the best.
They in the top 25. It's 4-5 teams in the top 25. You can't shit on them teams. And then give credit to Alabama for beating them or whoever beat them. You can't do that.
To that
Alabama lost. Yeah,
to Tennessee. But you shitted on Mississippi State and Kentucky. Like they not.
No, I just said
Ole
Kentucky
Miss.
not that good. Yeah, Kentucky not that good.
They're all in top 25. They're decent.
I think they overrated.
They gotta lose to somebody.
Hell, Utah was ranked what 9, 10?
7.
They won.
They lost to Florida.
They beat USC. That tells you.
So maybe USC not that good.
We gotta stop.
And then maybe if you're gonna say that, then maybe Florida not that good because LSU beat them yesterday.
Oh, Florida definitely not that good.
So then what are you saying?
No, I'm saying Utah not good because they lost to Florida.
So
and Florida not
so
good.
nobody in the top 25 good.
Right. If you want me to say that, yeah.
That's what you basically
No, I'm
saying.
not.
We only talk about top 25
Nigga,
teams. that
everybody
you
we
saying
just
not good.
named are in the top 25.
And they not good. They bums
The
compared to
4 more in
Alabama.
the ACC,
Utah's
though.
overrated. Kentucky's overrated.
And that's it.
So only 4 teams matter to you in the country, in the world. In the world, Craig.
No. There's a lot of teams that's overrated. You could be overrated. That's cool.
So I ask you, how many teams matter to you?
Top 10.
Kentucky was number 7. You call them bums.
Who they played? Who they beat?
SEC schools?
No, they didn't play a lot of SEC schools.
You confusing the fuck out of yourself over there.
Yes, pull up Kentucky schedule for me, please.
Jeez, well, who the fuck they?
Pull up
Niggas
their
week
schedule.
6. Who the fuck you think they played?
Pull up their schedule, please.
You pull up Kentucky schedule.
Who you think they played? Can't get right. That's an SEC team.
Mississippi State, who's ranked at 24.
Who was their first game?
They beat.
Well, nobody played.
They beat Florida.
How you on? Why it changed?
Okay, Miami, Ohio. That's the first game. That's for everybody. 37-13. Second game over here to the right, they beat Florida. 26-16, Youngstown State bums.
They're not good.
Northern Illinois bums. They beat Ole Miss beat them. South Carolina beat them. They beat Mississippi State.
Why y'all think they good?
They're playing SEC teams. The SEC is the best conference, right?
But they haven't played in the top schools yet, and they lost to Florida.
What you mean? They beat Florida.
Who they lost to? I really can't.
Ranked teams. Not ranked teams. They did lose to Ole Miss. Was number 7. They lost to a number 7 team in the country by 3 points. But you say they saw.
All right. So the top teams they lost to. So they're not a top 10.
I don't want to focus just on Kentucky, but all I'm trying to say is you got to stop shitting on the conference that you're saying is the best conference, and you're shitting on their teams that's ranked.
Because you can do the same thing and go to the team that beat them in the SEC and look at their schedule. You're going to call them bums too. But they beat Kentucky and they still bums.
Yeah. Well, that's that. You got beat up quick.
But it's about 5 teams that matter. Maybe only that 3 that really have a shot. And we don't know who they
I
fully
think
are.
when we do that,
We still think the same 4 teams gonna be in the playoffs.
I like Tennessee, though. I do, because they look good. And they
Tennessee
coach well.
ain't gonna be in the
and see, that's
playoffs.
the thing that I hate. That's what I think I hate, and I think that's what's ruining football. If you take this mindset and then you only care about the 4 playoff teams, then nobody else is good. That means nobody else plays really good football. Nobody else is worth watching, and I don't think that that's true.
Who's the number 2 team in the country?
Yeah.
I would take can't get right.
Yeah, Ohio State.
Who number 1?
Georgia.
Okay.
So, but it's gonna be Georgia, no matter what happened. It's gonna be Alabama, no matter what happened.
We don't know.
Probably gonna be Clemson and probably like Ohio State.
You don't know that if Tennessee runs the table.
Those are facts. You ain't lying.
All
You don't know.
All right, so
So it's more than, yes, it could be Georgia. Yes, it could be Tennessee, but you have to name more than just 4. You can't just say it's 4.
all right, so if Georgia lose one game, so if
And what if Michigan runs the table again?
so if Georgia lose that game,
they're going to be there because they're
That'll be
No.
attention. I get it.
If Georgia lose that game, they do not play in the SEC championship, so they will have 1 loss. You don't put them in the playoffs.
It depends on what else happens.
Yeah, you gonna put Georgia in that bitch regardless.
You gonna put Georgia in there?
Yeah, you gonna put Georgia in that bitch.
Now who talking crazy?
No. So
You definitely gonna put Georgia in that
What if
bitch.
Tennessee runs the table? What if Bama runs the table and looks super impressive, and they only got 1 loss, and Georgia
And they on the other side.
Yeah, it's more than just 4. Is all I'm saying. I'm not sounding crazy.
Why doesn't Georgia get in there with 1 loss?
Because I'm saying that I don't sound crazy because I'm not saying that it's only 4 teams that have a chance. That's just,
Well, only
They're
4
never
teams
gonna
gonna be
have
in the
3
playoffs.
SEC
That's
schools
just
in that
stupid.
shit, so that's just dead.
that's just stupid. It's 8. I would say that it's at least 8 teams that have a chance to get into that 4.
They're not gonna be 3
And Georgia
SEC
is
schools.
not just a solid Georgia there. Now I know that they can make it, but I don't think they're just solid in there right now.
Yes.
That's stupid.
They got the only team they got to play. They lose to Tennessee. They don't have to play Alabama in the SEC championship.
You're wrong because Stock just told you that, man, they in the SEC is 5 ranked teams right now. And what if they run into one of them and lose to one of the ones? I know that they supposed to be Mississippi State. But Mississippi State could possibly be.
They probably don't even play Mississippi State.
I was throwing that out as a
Pull up
hypothetical.
Georgia's schedule for the rest of the year.
I was throwing that as a hypothetical, but I see you didn't get that part. I'm just saying it can be anybody in that SEC who's a decent team to beat them. Just like when fucking who Mississippi State beat Alabama with Kroom. It can happen. That's all I'm saying.
Who they got to play next, this for the rest of the games they haven't played yet?
Scroll. They still got Georgia. They still
Georgia and Tennessee.
Georgia still got Georgia?
I mean, Georgia got Florida. Georgia has Tennessee. Georgia has Mississippi State. Georgia has Kentucky. Them niggas play all ranked teams for the rest of the year. Come on, man. Like, stop being crazy. Like,
What game do you see them losing besides maybe that
It's a
Tennessee.
possibility that can lose any of those games I just named.
And they've been beating everybody about 40.
No, they haven't.
Okay.
They haven't. Go scroll back
They
up,
beat
Dad.
Missouri.
Scroll back
They
up.
beat Missouri by like 4, I think. 26-22.
And they was having questions about them only beating Kent State by
So,
14 points.
but you got Georgia losing 2 games?
Possibly. It's possible, King. You're right.
Okay.
It's not
Anything
far-fetched.
possible.
Right. So it's not far-fetched.
Appalachian State beat Michigan. You wouldn't bet on it again.
You're going to keep on being wrong.
No.
You're going to do your
I
best.
ain't wrong. That's why everybody being quiet.
You're going to do your best.
Anytime I'm right, everybody be quiet.
Let y'all fight, man.
Play the music.
Right. What else happened yesterday in college football? I think we kind of covered everything.
LSU beat the fuck out them bum-ass Gators.
Yeah, how
I'm
many
gonna say beat
many
the fuck
losses
out
for
them-
Florida?
I think that's the third one. Ain't it?
No, how many more they got?
That's one.
Probably the
King?
rest of them.
Hey, can't get right. That's one.
All of the rest of them hoes.
Is it more than one?
I don't know.
Shit.
And
And
they got to play Georgia.
Yeah, we play them niggas next weekend.
Y'all gonna beat 'em.
3 more losses.
Shit, I see. Yeah. I see 3 more too there.
I'm
They
glad
might fuck around and lose to South Carolina, to be honest.
You counting the one on the 25th?
Georgia and South Carolina been playing good.
know what I'm saying? They might
November
go with that one.
25th. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
29th.
Florida State?
Yeah.
That nigga said one loss.
Yeah.
After one
Trash.
loss.
And we try to tell them you being a fan right now, man.
Nigga trash, man.
It's okay.
My Lakers trash too.
I want to give a shout out to you said Lakers, but I want to give a shout out to Bronny on the big deal, man. He got what, a $7 million $7.3 million evaluation for the NIL deal. So man, big shout out to him, man, and big shout out to Pops.
Right.
Like that's what you do. You use your platform, you use your leverage to set your kids up to be in a great position. And so far, just hit 18 and he well on his way, man,
That's what they do.
to setting himself up.
That's
So,
what they do. That's what we got to do. Like the Waltons, it's a family.
yeah, that's just more credit to me to speak volumes on Bron, man, because you see a lot of top tier athletes who kids don't necessarily be in that position.
Drive that
Shout
early.
out to the young kid. What's his name? Shador.
Shador.
With the Brady brand.
Shador. With Tom Brady.
Right.
And he already had a Beats by Dre.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's setting them up the right way. and
Yeah,
in this new era where you can do that, that's super
shit
dope.
extra
to
dope.
do.
Who ain't swag?
But then, man,
Who ain't sweat? Well, but you know you can't. You
Zip it up. Slip it and zip it.
Alex Jones.
Slip it and zip it.
That's safer than the damn deal. man.
Yeah, shit.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I don't know if y'all saw Ice Cube. They made an announcement that the Big Three is now certified as the first black-owned sports league.
That's dope.
dope as fuck.
Yeah.
I have
Super dope.
I mean, I'm not talking negative about them, but
Sounds like negativity is coming.
I haven't really seen them as much as
The Big Three?
Yeah.
I've been seeing it because I've been seeing Gilly. I've been seeing Gilly because Gilly.
Well, no,
actually
like
played the game.
on like national TV. You know what I'm saying?
Like it was. at
Yeah,
first.
like it was. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, I'm not going to YouTube to watch a game. I'm sorry, fool. I'm old school like that. I want the clicker.
But some people do that. Ain't the shop on YouTube now?
I watch
The shop is.
You watch that?
But that's a TV show.
But it's you say you ain't gonna watch nothing on YouTube.
No, a game, a sports event.
I'm not watching a recorded game. Now, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know the score.
Yeah, like I ain't watching no recorded
I
game.
never could do that, fool.
I
But
never could.
It's crazy because actually when I had a VCR back then when Peter Ward played for Florida State, I recorded that game when they won the championship in
But-
New Orleans.
Well, that's
Basketball.
different.
Well,
And
that's
I
different.
but I watched that bitch like 8 times.
Right.
But also, I'll record a game, but just stay off my phone. Like, if I know I ain't going to, like, say the Cowboys come on.
It'd be hard.
And then I know I ain't going to be there about 30 minutes, or I'll record it, and I'll just stay off my phone until I catch up in real time.
Can y'all stay off your phone nowadays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you, like, really want to.
I do it when I don't.
Or
Really want
like-
to.
or
if I'm
like-
busy as fuck.
You know, like, I won't hit the group chat. I won't check it on the group chat. I won't check Facebook or, you know what I'm saying, Instagram. Because, you know, people post.
The easiest way to put that bitch over there and forget it's over there.
Right.
Yeah, I leave it so
I put that
Now,
bitch
it
far
be
away from my
hard,
desk
don't
at
get me
work.
wrong. So, but, yeah.
But if I'm driving, I'm checking that bitch.
Nigga said, when you
When you
drive.
drive.
Please drive responsible, people.
These are the thoughts of the.
Yeah, hit it, Todd.
Right. These are the thoughts of who.
Those thoughts and opinions of Hooties and Hooties alone that does not reflect the thoughts and ideas of the Dummies Podcast in its entirety.
All life. There you go. Don't do it.
Devin Haney and Kimbosa fought for their second time in Australia. They said it was kind of unheard of because Devin Haney was the champion, but he took the fight, went overseas to fight him in his own backyard to make the fight happen. Beat him up pretty brilliantly.
Brilliantly.
Nigga need to change his name to Hansen.
But I was so confused in the group
real.
chat. I'm like, what fucking fight is y'all niggas talking about?
The Haney fight. You was looking at the
Haney fight.
Yeah, I wasn't
The
paying
Wilder.
for that one.
Nah, I wasn't paying for no fight. I was happy that fight was on ESPN because I wasn't about to pay. How much was it? $60, something like that?
Oh,
Maybe
no. It didn't fire stick play.
Okay, but how much it cost though?
Oh, yeah. It was 75.
I said
Oh,
fight.
shit, I'm not paying
like,
that.
no,
If
I
you're
ain't
not
paying for
Mayweather,
that.
I ain't paid for really since the Mayweather fight. I don't remember.
Yeah, Wilder beat whoever that was. He beat up in the first round instantly, instant
Bruh,
knockout of him.
I saved niggas a lot of money because, like, it was 5-1 odds. So, you bet 100. Your buddy would have won. You get 500. Like, man, y'all, why the fuck you eat? Give me your money. Don't throw your money away from that. He about to beat the shit out this white boy. And that's what happened.
That nigga.
And that shit, why
First round.
that shit didn't look real? It was like a quick tap. And
Man,
that nigga fell.
that punch
fool.
didn't look real.
It looked like a tap.
I thought he just took a dive, fool.
I don't think it was a dive. It just was weird.
Man, do y'all
It ain't
know how
look that
big
hard.
those guys are?
Yeah.
That nigga, boy.
But both of them are big, though.
Yeah, nigga. So, have you ever watched the heavyweight punch?
That nigga was sleep out there.
None of them niggas should be getting hit like that.
And,
getting hit
that's-
by a
Yeah,
car,
man,
goddamn.
that shit like
Don't do me that.
that shit sound bad. Like if you go to watching Mayweather and them, okay, cool. But then when you step up and watch that watch those heavyweights, man, that shit is ridiculous.
But
Yeah, so
But like- but like-
them boy hit real hard.
But the only thing is, like, Wilder ain't even really get into it. He was leaning back, and then it was kind of like a jab.
Yeah, when
almost.
you hit in that right spot.
I think he got hit. This shit got jabbed in your gut.
Yeah, when you hit
Night.
when you hitting the right spot, your ass going to dead.
And Buddy stayed dead.
Yeah,
that's it.
You could tell by his eyes that wasn't a dive.
Yeah, you can hit in
That
the right
was a
spot.
bar,
That's
nigga.
it.
Man, Haney, but man, I don't know what that nigga was cut at, but that nigga was cut open, bro.
Haney.
The dude who you fighting.
Yeah.
Man, he beat that man.
Yeah, that boy split over his cranium or something, didn't it?
Like, man,
I never saw that guy. Who is that guy, man?
the Swede.
I thought it was the other guy who had the champ, the dude who used to be a drunk.
Like, look at him. Like, oh, damn.
I know who he ain't beat up.
Yeah.
This nigga here.
Gypsy King.
Right.
Go back. Ooh, that shit looks so
Yeah,
quick.
see,
and
you seen that
effective.
hit? That ain't no tank hit, that man. You
Hell
see how
no.
that man fell?
All right,
That's what I
Des.
keep
Stop
telling
pressing buttons, Des.
That man leaning back.
Oh,
No, it ain't this right here. But
it's
Let it go. Let it
I
go.
feel like he walked into it.
Because if you blink, you gonna miss this shit.
no, if you blink, you gonna miss it.
That boy,
I thought that nigga hit
the goddamn tank,
feel like I got hit.
that boy put that boy sent that nigga to Mars. He put that bit right on his temple.
I ain't even gonna lie. I thought it was his left hand at first. I'm like, God damn.
He didn't even know what hand he got hit with. Talk about it was fake.
Yeah, that was quick.
He called out the fake.
I don't know any other news or information we got to add on. I
200.
ain't doing no dummy this week.
200.
The dummies is the niggas who ain't believe in us. Y'all the dummies.
Cause we still going.
If you don't believe in a dummy, you the dummy.
This episode 200.
Dummy. Anybody who
Now you want to whisper. He wanted to get rid of the whisper.
Anybody who quit their podcast before 200 is the dummies. Yeah, that's the dummies.
It's consistency, man. This ain't for the lighthearted, man. It's to
It's
create
real talk.
content every week.
Hey, it's cool when they do it. It's problem when we do it. You don't listen or repost it.
Yeah, man.
When
Like
we
our
do it,
YouTube, man. We want to
Yes,
push that big
subscribe.
time, man.
Anybody listening,
Like.
please go subscribe
Send to a friend.
to our YouTube, man.
Comment.
Make
If
sure
I'm
you
wrong,
subscribe.
tell me
Make
I'm
sure you
wrong.
subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the
Cool.
YouTube channel, man. Please do that.
My boy
Get your ass on.
Come on, man. You want to come and say something right quick? Come tell Ken Get Right he wrong, man. It's all good, man.
You actually right.
About what?
Don't be last in the podcasting game, bro. Shout out to Bad Therapy, man.
Hey, I be right a lot.
Okay.
Like,
Now don't let that one go to your head.
no,
You've
but
been wrong half the damn podcast today.
well,
To that you say
well,
what?
everybody be wrong. Hootie had Georgia playing Georgia. Man, thinking they
I'm
go.
in Florida.
We got a scrimmage game.
Ones against the twos.
The spring games are crazy.
So no, I be right a lot though. I probably right about 75% of the time.
No.
I'll take that.
I give you an F like 64.
Hell no.
Yeah, it's
It's
more
still
like.
more than.
It's more than 50%.
But I know it's my opinion.
Hey, somebody, they were fucking with me about Can't Get Right when he was saying, yeah, man, because Jackson State enrollment up. And I was like, well, where you saw that at? I don't know, but I know it's enrollment up.
His daughter went there. His daughter went there. It's up.
Right.
Their enrollment is up though. Like it is.
Where you saw that?
Nigga, CBS.com.
Now they can Google that and not find that bitch nowhere.
But if you
Google it, Dan. Google
Jackson
it.
State enrollment, Google Jackson State enrollment.
It's
I'm
Jackson
pretty
State
sure it
enrollment up.
probably is up. But when you said it, you had pulled that shit out of thin air.
Just like Saban did that shit for Alabama.
Just makes sense, right?
No, it's true.
I mean that's the same thing. Just makes sense, nigga. You win football games, your enrollment go up.
Nigga, you got Big D on there.
Yeah.
No, it's about the same.
Tennessee enrollment about to go up, huh? No.
Well, that boy on Jacksonville State.
I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Don't worry about it.
Any other news or information we forgot to add on?
to the state, goddamn.
Man, it's episode 200.
Right.
Again, we appreciate all our listeners, man, and our supporters of the podcast, man. We just thank y'all, man. Go on the site, thedummiesspodcast.com, buy you some merch.
Get your shirt.
Subscribe, man. Subscribe. Yeah, and on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left. Because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Yes.
Dummy.
$200 on you, bitch, you.